Hey folks, Deano here again. This time taking a look at Legend Creations' attempt at a Figuarts fused Zamasu. Now, you'll immediately notice off the bat that I've got him in his corrupted form. That's because I'd done it and now I'm too terrified to swap it back in case it shatters. So yeah, we'll be doing the review in his corrupted form. I'll try my best. I apologise, folks. But yeah, no box, as per always. Unless they send me one out, I don't tend to purchase the version with the box because I throw them out if they're bootlegs, so no point keeping them. But yeah, in terms of accessories, he comes with still the same amount of stuff he usually does. He has his halo, which is done reasonably well. It's not that pearlescent sort of shade, it's more just frosted. And you've still got this as well, which I might put on him just so I've got somewhere to put a stand, because in his corrupted form, this bootleg really doesn't like standing up. But yeah, he comes with a few different faces. In terms of the normal ones, you've got the smirking face, which is quite shiny. You've got the angry face, which is falling off my hand. Again, quite shiny. The problem you have with this figure straight off the bat is the fact that, unlike Tamashi, these guys couldn't have two different types of plastic, shiny and matte. So pretty much the entire figure is overly shiny to make up for that. You've got the corrupted yelling face, which is okay. It's not too bad. Paint details and stuff are alright. You've got his two posy hands, the two flight posy hands, and his Divine Justice pointy finger hand. And yet they have remembered to paint that. And finally, you get the neck piece. So yeah, just so you guys believe me, that is his other hand, or his other arm. Petrified to put it back on in case he snaps in two. You will notice that right there. Let's see if I can put contrast up a bit so that we can actually see that joint. There we go. Yeah, that's not the standard joint. I don't know what joint that is, but it gets good range. But yeah, rest of it's just standard affair. Apart from the hand points, they've turned them into little nubbins, probably because they've been afraid it would just snap clean off. But yeah, in terms of accessories, that is him. Now, I don't have the original to compare. He is on the shelf, on a stand, and to be frank, I don't really feel like taking him off it. But yeah, in terms of this guy himself, the details are alright. Like I said, he's overly shiny and not as good as the real thing. He's also a bit shorter. You'll notice this guy's got the opposite problem to the official, in that, see if I can get some light shining in the front. this guy barely has any neck, whereas the other one had too much neck. That's because for some reason they thought it would be better to put the peg in his head instead, and it's not long enough. So kind of works for his corrupted form. He looks deformed, that's how he's supposed to look. But yeah, quite a strange design choice for seemingly no reason. Again, don't know why they would do it to try and cut costs. It would probably cost them more to re-engineer it. But hey ho. No butterfly joint, just solid plastic, as is always the case with these Legend Creation figures. Still gets alright range, but yeah. The corrupted hand is surprisingly quite solid. Yeah. Can't get this hand off for the life of me. Believe me, I've tried. But yeah. He's got bicep swivel on both sides, double jointed elbows, wrist swivel, and nubbin for a hand peg. Now, unlike the Jiren and Broly, this guy's waist does in fact work. Probably too well because it's a bit loose. It's either too tight or too loose for these guys. His waist does swivel, and he's got the fake 2.0 legs, which are incredibly loose in this guy. So much as touch them, they just fall off, and it's just a ball peg, so it gets no range whatsoever, and he can barely spread his legs apart. They can go forward when they don't pop off. He gets double jointed knees, and the feet are alright, they're on a ball peg, and toe articulation. So yeah, I still to this day don't know why they do that with the legs. The one part that you actually want to move, they make sure that it doesn't. Unlike the Wrathful Broly though, they went back to the really soft rubber. Could you not find this when you were doing Broly, guys? Like, that would have really helped. But yeah, I got this guy because I wanted to show him off in his corrupted form on my shelf. Kinda regretting I did, because I wouldn't say this guy's worth it. You can't pose him in any decent way. You so much as put the arm in a different pose, and now it's making me out to be a liar. You put it backwards, and he will fall. Forwards apparently he's totally fine though. Don't ask me why. Because his centre of gravity is abysmal. So yeah, basically guys, if you're wanting a replacement or a stand-in for the real thing, only get it if you're going to show him in his corrupt form, because he's not really worth it otherwise, to be honest. So yeah guys, can't recommend this one. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.